And see, when God stepped in, amen, the city of Oakland told him, you can't do no cleaning plant here. This is a resident. You can't put no cleaning plant in this building. And then the Lord called him to preach the gospel. And then he organized the 37th Street Baptist Church in this building. Don't tell me what God can't do. See, God will put a stop sign on things that he don't want.
That's right.
And then he'll put a green light on things that he wants to go follow. Because see, you can't use a stop sign. Stop sign means stop. Can I get a witness here? Yield means yield. Amen. But God put a stop sign and said, ain't going to be no cleaning plant here. It's going to continue to be a church. Because it was a church at first when New Hope marched from this building over across the street. And they were going to say it to somebody that going to do not a church, because they don't want no two Baptist churches side by side. But God ain't got no recognition about Baptists and sanctified and Church of God in Christ. Long that you got Jesus in it. Jesus said, yeah, it's going to be what I want it to be. And you ain't got nothing to do with what I want it to be. Yeah. Make your stand. Reverend Graham made his stand. Y'all don't hear me here. I hope y'all get some of this message. He made his stand because if he had not made his stand, Mother Elsa Bullock wouldn't have been here these many years. Can I get a witness here? If he had not made his stand, Brother Rogers wouldn't be here these many years. Yeah, if he had not made his stand, amen, little country boy from Arkansas, down in that crazy town of Pine Bluff, Arkansas, would not have been making this stand here behind this sacred desk today if Dr. McCrae had not made his stand. Y'all know who the country boy is, that's me. Yeah, I wouldn't be standing here today if Dr. McCrae had not made his stand. Center wouldn't be here taping us for the world to be able to know what's right and what's wrong. Can I get a witness here? The gift of God is eternal life, and the wages of sin is death. If you don't have Jesus in your life, you are in darkness. But when you got the Lord by your side, light is present. Can I get a witness here? If Reverend McCrae had not made his stand, Dr. Wright would not have preached his second sermon here on TV. I just said, after he had preached a while, his second sermon that he ever had preached in his life was televised to this community around the Bay. Can I get a witness here? Well, if he had not made his stand, his beautiful mother, I'm talking about Dr. Wright, they're gone home with the Lord. She would not have been here to hear his second sermon and spoke on TV that he got a memory tape. The rest of his life, he can cut on and see his mother. Reverend Graham had not made his stand. Well, we would have administrative assistant like Sister Cooper in this church. But here God, I like that. Here God, through Reverend McCrae, made his stand when they told him, you shouldn't start a church over here because we sold this building for you. You deceived us. But he didn't deceive you. You know, God overruled Reverend McCray.
Yeah.
Can I get a witness here? Reverend McCray did not lie. His plan was to make a clean plan. But when God called you and tell you his plan, you got to stop all the other plans and go on the Lord's plan. Can I get a witness here? I probably believe that we don't want to stay on the Lord's plan.
Yes. That's right.
Well, if Dr. McCray had not made his stand here, well, we would not have a great, great young lady in the back that is our head usher. God made it so that Sister Thomas didn't know she gonna be here, but through Reverend McCray making a stand many years ago, God fixed it so through Pastor Jones, God allowed him to put a church right here with this church. And when God made a stand, he made a stand, and then Dr. McCray carried that stand on and made his stand. And when he made his stand, many folks, they go on. I hear that sometimes the children say, well, you know, I was baptized there in 37th Street. I was a member. My dad was a deacon. My mother was a deaconess. When God made a stand, he made a stand over 2,000 years ago. Sun down, gave us power in peace. I look out and see, well, I see the rest of us. I can't call everybody's name, but let me include all of y'all. When Reverend McCray made that stand, well, y'all was included in it because God knows who's going to be here. Y'all hear me, didn't you? Now, McClendon didn't know. I didn't know who was going to be here. But God knows. That reason he said, I am, and I see fit. Don't you see how the church is growing?
Yes, Lord.
But because that we never stopped praying, and we never stopped having church. You see, that sometime we used to have sometimes 2 or 3 here. You hear me, did you?
Come on now.
But God said in his word, Mother, where 2 or 3 assemble in my name, there I am in the midst. You see, we don't want to give up. We lost a great piano player, Sister Pearl McGill. Every Sunday, she was playing that piano. We lost a great choir. Every Sunday, my children and other, Mother Elder Bullock and others stood in that choir. It would run all over. Mother remember them days. But if we had not continued our stand, so our choir members have grown up. My daughter died, and she was the director. My other daughter, she got grown and went on her way. Some of our members, they died off. Can I get a witness here? But if I had not stayed on the stand that Reverend McCray started here, well, the church would have been closed up and nobody here would have been here. Y'all didn't hear me. But you know, we stayed on the same plane and stood up and made our stand. So, Mother Elder Bullock Tigger and others that was here, Deacon Pittman and others. I said, well, you know what? We're going to have church here.
All right, all right.
And we're going to make a joyful noise. And we ain't allowed the side of our church stop us from going on. Can I get a witness here? If we had stopped our service, the Cole Hamilton all the way from South Carolina down there where you got Playdate, all them things like Arkansas. She wouldn't be here today. Can I get a witness there? Oh, ain't God all right? I think about my cousin and her fiance. Well, if we had not made our stand, they wouldn't be here today. Ain't God all right? Oh, if we had not made our stand,